Hello, this is David Starr, and in this module we're going to dig into the meat and potatoes of the Scrum framework as laid out in the Scrum Guide by Scrum's creators. In this module we're going to explore all the parts and pieces that are on the board when you play the game of Scrum. And we're going to start with Scrum values because they play an instrumental role in how Scrum was designed and in how we use it. We're then going to check out the roles people have in Scrum, the artifacts of the process, things like requirements, etc. And then we'll look at the events, because events is a much better word than meetings. And finally, the rules that bind all of these roles, artifacts, and events together. For the rest of this course, I'm going to use a technique that's been proven to help students better retain information. This is brain science stuff. We're going to review and have exercises every once in a while that ask you to delve a little bit deeper into the subject matter we're discussing in the curriculum. Hopefully this will liven things up a bit too. I'll present these exercises as though a group is watching this course, and I hope that's the case. I hope that you and your team sit down to watch these videos together to form a common vocabulary and make decisions about how you might use Scrum in your organization. When you see a slide like this one come up, you'll know that this is an exercise. And some instructions will be laid out to you with the expectation that you'll pause the video and work through the exercise for a moment or two before coming back and restarting the video. Accordingly, let's start with our first exercise. Scrum's a very popular thing. It's been around for a while, and everyone watching this probably already has some idea of what Scrum is. Based on what you and the people in your team already know, write a 1 to 3 sentence definition of Scrum. Take as long as you need, but don't look anything up online. Just use the tacit knowledge that's already in your team. If you're an individual and not a team watching this course, you can still pause the video and think through your answer on your own. All right, it's time to dive into your first exercise. Excellent. I really hope you're actually participating. If you really do participate in these little interactions, your retention and knowledge will be much better after the fact. I'm not going to give you a definition of Scrum right now. What I'd like you to do is hold on to the definition that you wrote down and check it at the end of this module to see if it's still consistent with what you've learned.